Hi, welcome back to the channel. Michelle, and today I'm going to be sharing my hair care routine. So I recently put up my goals for the 2024 year, and one of those goals was hair care. And again, I explained in the video, watch it if you want to. The reason behind this is because I've noticed, especially in the last 6 months, my hair has really started to thin out to a point where I think it's really unhealthy. I would be brushing my hair after a shower and I would get, clumps of hair that would come out, and that's not normal. Now, it is normal to have some amount of hair loss, especially after you shower your hair and stuff, but that to me was a bit much. So I knew I had to do something to address the issue. Now, I really did some research. I looked online. There's a lot of YouTube channels about hair care. There's also, things you can read, articles. There's a lot of suggestions out there. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm not anyone that is qualified to give advice, but some of you said, hey, could you share what you do? And I will gladly share what I do. But again, this is just me troubleshooting my own issues. I don't technically know what's going on with my hair. I don't know if it's related to my autoimmune condition, my hypothyroidism. I don't know if it's perpetually dry weather, because it is disturbingly dry where I live, like -40 degrees. I don't know if it's stress related. I don't know the cause of it, and that can make it difficult. So I figured I would throw everything I knew and found at it and see if it helped. And the things I have been doing have helped. Again, I don't know the specific cause of my hair loss, so I can't say necessarily scientifically that these stopped it, but I can say without a doubt that since implementing these different things, I have noticed significant less hair loss. When I brush my hair, occasionally I'll get a couple strands, but when I wash my hair, those clumps aren't coming out. My hair is definitely in a much healthier state than it was before. And again, I'm not sure if one of these products did it. I'm not sure if it's a combination of all these products did it. I don't know for certain, but it's something I definitely will continue now that I've gotten into the habit. So I started this hair care journey in December, and it's now the middle of January. So we're in a month and a half. I've definitely noticed, like I said, some results. So I'm just gonna share the things I've been doing, and hopefully that is helpful to you guys. So first thing, which I didn't change, was my shampoo and conditioner. So I am someone that years ago, I started switching to more natural-based products. I like to use the app EWG Skin Deep. I will link it down below. It's a free app, and you can scan products, and it kind of tells you the ingredient list and the hazards associated with that. So if it's hormone disrupting, if it's allergy, going to cause an allergy response, so fragrance, added fragrance is a big one. But also on top of that, if you're new to my channel, my youngest daughter has celiac disease, so we try to aim to not bring anything, including cosmetics or lotions or anything like that, with gluten in the house. Yes, gluten can be in those things. You'd be really surprised how many things contain gluten that are put on your skin. So that's another thing. But I really highly recommend that app, and it really gives you an idea of what you're putting on your skin, what you're putting in your body, especially when it comes to things like cosmetics. So years ago, I switched what shampoo and conditioner I use. So what I'm currently using, and I switch off, and I think it's a good idea to switch kind of the type of shampoo and conditioner you're using, just because I think that's one of the ways buildup can happen, is that your skin kind of gets used to it, so it's really not washing what you need to wash away. So what I'm currently using is 100% pure, and again, not sponsored, not affiliated. I just really like the clean ingredients of this company, so I use their cosmetics, I use their shampoo and conditioner. It's my go-to for those things. So I'm currently using their kelp and mint volumizing shampoo. And you can see it's natural, vegan, and gluten-free on there. And then I still have the conditioner from the last bottle I ordered, which is the gloss conditioning. So there is a conditioner that goes with this. I haven't finished the conditioner for this yet, so I'm just using these as a combination. But again, I really like this brand. I really like the clean products. They are pricier. I think it's like $30-something for this 16-ounce. You can get an idea how big that is. But I have to say that the girls, so I have 2 girls, and I all use these shampoo and conditioner, and it's lasted months. So it's not like we're going through a ton, and you can see my hair is pretty long. It is thin, so there's not a lot there, but it is long, and it takes us months to go through these. So I will say For the price, it's a little pricier, but again, you're getting really clean ingredients and it lasts a long time, so it's a win for me. So I wash my hair about once a week now. I do bathe more regularly than once a week. Usually every 3 days I'll take a shower. Be like, oh no, she only bathes once a week. But I only have to wash my hair once a week now because that's only when it needs it. Since doing this hair care routine, I think my hair is really stabilized. It doesn't get oily, it's not dry anymore. It's that really nice shiny in between. It can last a really long time. So I've been using that. The other thing, so 1 week I will use this combo, and then the next I'll switch to my other shampoo and conditioner. And again, I've been using this for years. I use this on my son because again, he's almost 4. I don't think he needs the high-priced shampoo and conditioner. This is a lot more price-wise. This is a lot easier. So I get these at Walmart, and these are just the everyday Shea shampoo and conditioner, normal to dry hair. Again, huge size bottles. They can last a really long time. But I will switch off so my hair doesn't get used to it, and I'm actually cleaning all the buildup. And one thing I've been researching is, the process of shampoo and conditioning your hair. So I've moved to the point where I shampoo twice and then condition. And then when I shampoo, I'm avoiding the ends of my hair. So from here down, I'm not shampooing. And again, the shampoo will naturally rinse down, so you don't want to dry out your ends, which is something I was definitely doing before. And then condition, I only condition from the bottom half down. I don't condition the top of my head. So again, do what you want, do your own research, but that is how I've switched my hair care washing routine. But the products I've been using have been the same. So other things I've been doing, something I looked up that, because I suffer from really dry skin. You can see my face is kind of red right now because it's, again, negative 30 degrees. My skin has a really hard time. And again, this is part of my autoimmune condition, my hypothyroidism. Dry skin is just part of it. So I deal with it on my hands as well. And my scalp was really bad. And again, I don't have a lot of buildup or flaking or dandruff, but just general dryness and itchiness on my head, to the point where I'd wake up in the middle of the night and my head would feel super itchy. So I was looking at the ways to help with that, because again, I'm conditioning, I'm doing all the things I can, but my skin is just really dry. So rosemary spray is something I came across, and I just have mine in a bottle. You make it yourself. It's just literally one ingredient, and that's a rosemary sprig. So I get mine from the produce section. I do go for the organic just because it's something I'm spraying in my body. I want to be mindful that I'm not adding more chemicals. But you can say it's just the little sprigs of rosemary. And I'll write down in the description below kind of the recipe I use. There's a bunch of recipes for rosemary spray. Now there's rosemary oil and rosemary spray. I chose to go with the rosemary spray because again, it literally only requires this, and the rosemary oil requires a bunch of different oils mixed together. Maybe down the road I'll try that, but for this, it's working really well. You literally take a couple sprigs of rosemary, put it in a pan with some water, boil it for 15 minutes, and then take it off the burner, let it cool, put it in a spray bottle, put a cup of water in, and it is ready to go. So the nice thing is that this lasts about 2 weeks. You do have to refrigerate it so it doesn't get bacteria growth in it. But what I do is I just put a piece of tape on here, and then I'll write the date. As you can see, this one expires. And I usually do it for 12 days, not 14, just because I want to make sure I'm not putting gross things on my head. But all you have to do is morning and night, you spray it on your scalp. So before I go to bed, I'll section my hair out, and I'll spray it all over my scalp. And it really, really helps with the itchiness and the dryness. And anytime, like even during the day, if I feel like my scalp is getting itchy or irritated, I'll spray it on there, and it really, really does help. So I do that in the morning and night, and I just spray my scalp. So that is something that is really easy, I think, to implement, not expensive, and it has made a difference. So next, let's go into hair products I'm using. So one of the things I read was, especially if you have dry skin, to oil your hair is really good. So I looked at different oils, and you can look online about, it recommends different oils, like avocado oil and all these different coconut oil, all these different oils that would be good for your hair. And there's different tests you can do on your hair. Again, I don't know how scientific they are, But you can look at the information and decide for yourself what oil works best for your hair. So I did the little research on the articles and stuff, and one of them that was suggested was this jojoba oil. Not sure how to pronounce that, but this, what is really nice is a lot of the oils you can use on your hair, you can also use on your face. So I'm slathering a million things on my face because of the dry weather, but one thing I do at night is when I finish washing my face and I apply oil to my face, I will also apply oil to the ends of my hair to help with that dryness, because I did notice before starting this hair care routine, I had a lot of breakage. And again, I think it's because my hair was just so dry. So I really like to use this. And again, it doesn't make your hair seem greasy, at least not the products I've used. I've used argan oil as well. None of the products I'm using ever make me look like my hair is greasy or unclean. So that really helps to oil the ends at night. So at night I will spray the scalp and oil the ends, and usually it'll just be after I oil my face. I'll just take whatever residue I have left over and put it on the ends of my hair. Another thing is a hair mask, something new to me. So a hair mask is something like a deep conditioner. Again, super dry hair, super dry scalp. Now, one of the things I saw recommended that I could get locally, well, not really locally to me because Target isn't locally to me, but I was at Target and I saw this as one of the recommended products, the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. Again, not the biggest fan of this. If you look at it, the ingredients on it, not the best on EWG. One of the things I absolutely hate about it is the fragrance. It smells like, if you were ever around in the 90s, they had this self-tanning lotion, I think it was Jergens, and it smelled like coconut and beach, and my sister used it all the time. So whenever I smell it, it just takes me back to like tanning beds and that whole era. And it's so strong too. But I'm also really sensitive to fragrance because again, I don't use things with added fragrance. So you might not mind it, or you might not mind the like 90s sandal beach smell, but I really dislike the smell of it. But besides the smell, it does work really well, and it's again one of those things after your hair is clean, you put it in, you have to put the mask in while your hair is wet. You can leave it in for 5 minutes. I usually do the recommended 30 minutes and do the whole, you can plastic wrap around your hair and put some heat on there to really get in there. Again, take it as far as you want to. But this makes my hair very silky and smooth, and it lasts for about a week. And again, you can see with my hair, I do have the like little baby hair that stick up. I find when I use this, I don't have kind of the frizz that I normally do, which is really nice. So looking into different hair masks, I think is a really good idea. And this actually lasts a really long time. I have one upstairs that I've used 3 times now, and you can see my hair is pretty long, and I still haven't used it up. So they do last a while, I really dislike the fragrance. So after I use up these packets, I will definitely be exploring different options for hair masks just because the smell really irritates me. But I think hair masks, I do a hair mask once a week, especially in this cold winter dry weather. It has really, really helped. So hair masks help. Some other things, so when I picked up my shampoo and conditioner last time I bought this multivitamin healthy hair leave-in conditioner from 100% Pure. Again, what I love about this company, really clean ingredients, so I don't feel bad leaving this all over my hair and my skin. And it can also be used as a heat protectant, so before you blow dry or curl or do anything. I don't do any of that. I don't even actually own a hair dryer. I'm not one of those people that has ever cared what my hair has looked like. I just now care because it's falling out. But I really do like to use this, so hair mask once a week, and then I will do the leave-in conditioner after I wash my hair and just let it absorb, and that really does help. So giving my hair actual nutrients, I think has really made a difference. Before I was just slapping shampoo and conditioner on it and letting it dry. Well, in this super dry environment, that was really harsh on my hair. So some other random things I've been using is I switched from using a regular brush. So I used a wet brush in the past, and again, not a big fan. It didn't ever really work well in my hair, and I finally realized why. My oldest daughter, who's almost 11, has almost the exact same hair I used to have, really thick and kind of like a Cocker Spaniel is what I call it. and it never made it through all the layers of her hair. It would like brush the first, maybe the middle layer of her hair, but it would never get to the bottom, and she would get knots on the bottom of her hair because the brush never went through. So, and I found that when I used it, like I would get so much hair falling out that it wasn't good. So again, read online that switching to a wide tooth comb is a good idea, especially for thinning hair. So I just picked these up at Walmart. It came with a 2-pack. You can see this is a little wider than this one, and it works awesome. So again, I have long hair, but there's not a lot to go through, and it works out the kinks in my hair really well. And I have noticed significant less hair coming out when I brush my hair with these. So switching to the old school brushes, good idea. Same with the things you're putting in your hair. Every night before I go to bed, I used to just leave my hair down. And again, it's super long. It gets knotted really easy. That leads to breakage, and it's not great. So every night before bed, I will braid my hair, and I can do French braid. I can do, there's various braids you can do. But that takes the stress off your hair, and it helps with tangles. You don't have tangles anymore. So when I take my hair out in the morning, it's nice, and I can brush it without any issue. One of the things, you want to switch to the type of things you're using to hold your hair. So you don't want the really like rubber band elastic. You don't want the ponytails that are going to pull on your hair. That's not good. So I got these when I got the super popular heatless roller thing. These came with it, and they're silk hair ties. So every night before I go to bed, I'll braid my hair and put in a silk hair tie, and that just helps protect my hair and with tangles. Another thing I recently picked up was this exfoliator. So this is a scalp exfoliator. Again, you use this in the shower. So when you're shampooing and condition, it helps really get the shampoo and condition. Well, you don't condition the top. It really helps get the shampoo in all around into your scalp, and it really exfoliates at the same time. So it's and it's soft silicone, it's not hard. It's really breaking up that any buildup or dry flakiness you have up there, and it's getting it nice and clean. So I like this as a gentle exfoliating, but it also helps get that shampoo really deep into the layers of my hair. So I highly recommend that. And it was only $9 on Amazon. So nothing I'm gonna show you here is gonna be ridiculously expensive. Last thing I've been doing, and this is kind of like the throw the kitchen sink at it. So I was wondering if I've done all these things externally to my hair to help make it better, but I was concerned that maybe I wasn't getting enough vitamins or doing something internally that would help. So I usually am pretty good with the vitamins, but this past year, 2023, I wasn't great with it. And it wasn't because I was forgetting, it's just they started getting really expensive. And my kids take vitamins. I do have a video, I'll link up above, the supplements we use in our house if you want to see. And it can get really expensive. So I kept the kids' vitamins and fish oil and all that going. But I kind of stopped getting my multivitamin, and that was a mistake. You can't always put yourself in the back burner. You're important to spend the money on yourself. It matters. So I was looking into different options, and I really liked the Mega Food brand. That was the multivitamin I took prior to using this. And again, just really clean ingredients. I like that it's certified gluten-free. It's free of all these things. I just really like the brand in general. A lot of their vitamins come from food base as opposed to chemically created in labs. Anyways, this is the Skin, Nails, and Hair 2. Supports healthy complexion, nails, and hair with vitamin A, C, zinc, and biotin. And then it does have a food and herb blend as well. So you take 2 of these, and this is the 45 serving. So there's 90 tablets in here, so it'll last me a month and a half. It's only I think I get it off VitaCost for $28. And again, totally reasonable for me. And I'm not sure if it helps my hair, because again, I've done all these things. It could be, helping with it. I have noticed some regrowth, which is really exciting. I used to be able to do this, and you could see through my hair. And if I parted it in the middle, you could see almost the baldness happening. And again, I'm not a vain person. I just don't think I have the face and the shape to pull off like a pixie or a really short haircut. I prefer having longer hair. So this, I think, has helped. I know it's made my nails they grow really fast, and they're super hard and strong. So I know it's doing something, and it could be contributing to the overall health and wellness of my hair. Because like I've said, I've noticed definitely some regrowth with that. So that's been really positive. But that's everything I've been doing. And again, it can seem like a lot because I literally laid everything out here for you guys, but it's not. I take my vitamins once a day. shampoo and condition, I have my routine, I have my leave-in conditioner, I have my spray I use every day. And once you get into the habit, like most things, it's just part of your life. You don't think about it. It takes a couple extra minutes when I shower. It takes a couple extra minutes before I go to bed, but it's also intentional time. I'm taking care of myself, which is really important. So if you have any questions about anything I've shared here, or you have any recommendations of things that you've come across that have helped you in your hair journey, please let me know. I'm definitely out there looking for more or new ideas I haven't come across. But as always, thank you for watching.